Raise it up some. Is it on? All right, this one. Let's go. Something wrong. There we go. Pause that. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Y'all noticed Kenneth Bird came live. Y'all noticed the Bird Man came live. Talking about the same stuff. They were talking about Crow's screen paint, how he gonna see Crow over his screen paint. He don't even mention the copyrights no more. I think that the copyrights expired. I don't know if I believe it. You say somebody gave him a projector. If somebody gave him a projector, it was a troll. And this is why we can't get him out of here. These trolls keep letting him hang around. These trolls literally keep helping him hang around. Enabling him. But projector ain't doing him no good. Did y'all see the video I did on his latest demonstration? That paint looked like crap. He think it look good. He don't come live bragging about it. You know? You gotta do testing and you gotta do it on all kinds of projectors. And how many projectors you got, Ken? You got 3. You got the old Sony FPA. You got the little Pico projector. And somebody gave you that Hisense. Somebody gave you a projector. That means somebody wants you to keep going so they can keep making fun of you. So they can keep laughing at you. That's why they gave it to you. And you those people you don't even realize. They gave it to you to make fun of you. They enjoy making fun of you, sir. They enjoy making fun of you. That's why they gave it to you. You're a bum and you're a scrub. I'm gonna get everybody out. You don't get nobody nothing. And I got all these people watching you, and I got the Matrix. And the closest you get to a Matrix is the movie. That's the closest you get into the Matrix, the movie. You ain't producing not one result. You supposed to be getting Mr. Williams locked up. 2 years. Why ain't he locked up? You know who Mr. Williams is. Who did you cheat out of $700? That's Mr. Williams. Give him his money back. Or go prosecute him. What you gonna prosecute him for? For sending you things in the mail? That's not against the law. Otherwise, the post office wouldn't send it. That's how I know you retarded. If you wasn't gonna give Mr. Williams his money back, every time he sent you a postcard, you should have thrown it in the trash. No excuses. But now you come on YouTube crying, when he sent me a letter. That's gonna make them want to send you more letters. So you can hear you cry like a little baby and give them the money back. You don't know it bothers you. People coming to your chat talking to you. You can still see what they say, even though you don't let us see. Unless it's something you want to point out. Unless there's something you want to point out, you don't let us see it. Ignore it. Block the people and keep going. You can't do that. Ain't nobody buying your paint. You got one sale since November. And you had to drop your prices to get that. Somebody sent you a projector and somebody bought a can of paint from you. Somebody enabling you. Somebody likes to hear you every day. Come on here and cry like a little girl. Somebody likes it. And people will support. People watch all them shows on gardening. They watch shows on people clearing out land. They watch shows on people knocking down beaver dams, mowing lawns. People like stuff like that. People will sit home and watch that. There are people who actually enjoy watching you fail. You know why they enjoy it? Because they say, no matter how bad off I am, I could be like Kenneth Bird. No matter how bad off I am, I could be like Kenneth Bird. Can you a loser? Still sitting on that park bench, got the same pair of pants you had on last time you came live. Same pair of pants. You a loser, a bum and a scrub. You think if you ain't been live in 3 days, we ain't forgot the last pair of pants you had on, bum? You a loser. You a loser, a bum and a scrub. Do you know this is our 40th day in a row, baby? It's our 40th day in a row. 40th. 40th day in a row. And I can tell you, my legs is burning already. We only been doing this 6 minutes. I know it's fatigue. It's our 40th day in a row. 40th day in a row. And we right here. No excuses. What you doing, Ken? Before we go on a walk and talk, you sitting on your butt. Sitting here talking about stuff that already happened years ago. Yeah, Chrome, look at your customer. Gray paint ain't no good, but you gave a Aroma of India a gray screen. That makes you a hypocrite and a liar, a thief, or a scammer. See, this is why you don't want me to come to court. Because I'll be able to tell a judge, yeah, he's a scammer, and that's why he's a scammer. I'll be able to tell a judge, yes, he is a scammer, and this is why I say he's a scammer. Somebody gave you a projector. I don't believe that. I think you bought one. I think you bought one. But no matter how you got it, your demonstration looked like crap. I destroyed your demonstration already. You tried to show that Skyward food demonstration. That lady ain't had no face. You couldn't see her nose. The color was way off. The pair of pants you had hanging over the screen, the color looked better on them pair of pants than it did on your paint. And you so blind, you ain't even notice. This is why you a loser, you a bum, and you a scrub. You a loser, a bum, and a scrub. Can I say it again? You a loser, a bum, and a scrub. So you man, can you? What you gonna do, punk? I'm gonna find like someone that ain't gonna do shit. You sit there and read Google all night, but you don't do nothing. Well, Google says you'll get this and why ain't nobody arrested? Why ain't nobody being sued? Why you ain't got a pair of drawers on your behind? Why you walking around with the same pair of pants, the other ones got holes in it? You lying piece of crap. Why don't you just go ahead and jump in the grave now and get it over with? Oh, your mother lived to be 89, so you gonna at least live to 80. Man. You got another 25 years of being a loser. Damn. Number 25 years of being a loser. Ain't that depressing? You gonna be coming on YouTube every day? People hurting me. They're hurting my business. No, your sorry paint is hurting your business. Okay? Your sorry paint is hurting your business. You can get mad all you want.
Yeah, all I got is like this.
Well, ain't nobody in the room, so I'm gonna put the music on. Y'all let me know when y'all want to talk. I'm gonna put the music on.
Let me borrow 400. Oh, motherfucker. No. Oh, don't worry. We're not doing extra work like that. Like, we're not busting out extra. Trust me. Trust me. You know, we're fucking. We're not busting out extra. Not supposed to. Positive, say it's not. Positive and say it's not going to. Oh yeah. They're down there. They're down there. Hold on, I'm not a bitch. Who holding you back here for? What the fuck? What force is this? Oh, I thought you were talking about the flowers. I thought, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man, he got smoked. Man, he got smoked.
Robert, but I probably gonna leave you like 50 minutes. Take pictures.
somebody here we pay attention. Okay. Yeah, she walked. All right, here we go. They got something going now. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Explain like no-go, hyperdrive pathway, direct input.
Oh my goodness. So what happened? What did she showing that same girl for? She ain't the picture. What is she showing her for? The cameraman must like her. So is that it? Maybe. Show the baby. Yeah, I know it hit. Yep. Made it home. And they up 5. They need to get rid of that picture. She sucks. been the longest inning. It's still going on. Damn. Heck, he almost hit the girl. Oh, she lost the ball. Oh, snap. Somebody came home. Damn. They get whooped. This ain't even funny. Yeah. She finally got out the end. It's about time. Yeah, but can't help with the base. Play a good sound game. Hey. Hey, we got some money. Hey, who's here? What's happening? I was listening to the music, there wasn't nobody here. But we 28 minutes into our first 35. And I gotta tell you, my legs are burning. This is our 40th day in a row. 40th day in a row. No balloons, no flowers, no plaque. Just a feeling knowing that we got up off our butt and been here 40 days in a row. 40. We doing the damn thing. Thirteen weeks ago, we were 280 pounds. 280 pounds. I weighed myself last night. 239. First time I've been 239 since 1992. 1992. 92 was a good year. But we was wearing a 1X then. So, that was a good year. That was the last good year. We blew up as high as 340. Now we in the 230s. I don't believe it. All right, we gotta do the 5-minute cool down. We did it in 30 minutes. Gotta do the 5-minute cool down. So I'm very happy. Now, when I came out the shower at 11 o'clock, I just checked to see if Kenny came on. Because I had a feeling he was going to wait till he knew I was going to the gym. And sure enough, he was on. So I was able to watch some of his live stream. Notice he actually showed his pants today, but the same pants he had on last time. Same pants. We already destroyed his latest demonstration. We've destroyed it. Go look on the channel. We have destroyed it. I don't know why he keeps showing that Skyward food. It does not help your paint. You blind as a bat. It looks like crap. I can't believe you showed it. That's how we know you're sorry. You dumb, you blind. But you need glasses. Go see the optometrist. Go see the optometrist. They don't have no free clinics in Allentown. I know that dump over town got a free clinic in it somewhere. Go to the free clinic, get your eye checked out, Kenny. Hello? Go get your eyes checked out. You worrying about getting distributorships and all this crap. Now, you said you had 10 screens, then you had 10 screens for gaming. But you only mentioned in 10 screens. So can we say that again? You said, this is not counting the ad tech, you said you got 10 screens for the ILEG, you got 10 gamer screens, you haven't released yet 10. And then you said you got your ad tech. So what's that, another 5? That's 25 screens. Where are they? Where are they? 25 screens you claim you had. Where are they? But get this. You said that those screens obliterate the screen paint. But you still trying to sell a screen paint. What? I think you a goddamn retard. I don't understand it. 1 minute you say gray ain't no good, but yet you had to put gray in the aroma of India restaurant. They said your black wasn't no good, so you had to put gray in there. I thought gray was obsolete. Anybody? I thought the gray was obsolete. If the gray was obsolete, why would you put gray in the restaurant? Why is most of your ad tech gray? You only got one screen that's black for the ad tech. And it looks like crap. So I ask you again, sir. If it's no good, why are you using it? Why is the aroma of India restaurant using it? Why did somebody have to give you a projector? You know how pitiful that is? I believe you bought it. But if somebody gave it to you, that shows the problem with people in our country. They feel sorry for bums. They enable people to be losers. You're a loser. Your trolls helped you out. Remember, you was at 46 subs? Now you got 60 something. Because I made fun of you. You ought to just thank me. Because you jumped up in subs because I made fun of you saying you didn't have none. And should you trolls to help you. I made fun of you for not having a projector. Now all of a sudden somebody gave you one. So you owe me some thanks, sir. You keep talking about trying to lock me up. I saved your butt. Not only do my videos hurt your company, but they help you out. Help you get a projector. Help you get subs so you can live stream on that channel. We helped you out, sir. And your response is to make the same threats. Hey, we're done. All right. Rest for a second. And then we'll start our next 35. Oh. So what's going on, Kenny? You ain't even walking around. You just sitting on the bench. I don't know if you did at the left, but I was there watching. You was sitting on your butt, complaining. You ain't done testing. You really think it's a flex to talk about using a 300 lumen projector? You really think that's a flex? Trust me. You really think that's a flex? This is why you retarded. You think it's a flex to tell people to buy a $10 projector? You think it's a flex? If I'm making good money and I'm inviting my neighbors over, I'm inviting my family members over, I'm inviting colleagues from my job, from my club, from my lodge, I'm inviting the in-laws over. I'm going to invite them over to watch the game on a $10 projector. Come on, somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. What do you think the people are going to say the minute they walk in the room? What the hell is that piece of crap you got sitting there? That thing was made for the 80s. What the hell? So this is why you think nobody not buying your paint? Nobody, you sitting there talking about a day on $10 projector. You sitting there talking about a $10 projector. But I do believe somebody helped you get that. I don't think it was totally free, but I believe somebody helped you. And I ain't hating on you, because your paint still look like garbage. Your paint still look like garbage. You get mad all you want. And you still talking the same stuff. You sitting on your butt in a park bench in the park, not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You won't get a job. You won't learn how to live on your income. You literally could forget about the screen paint junk, and you had a chance to do the walk and talk. And you could have picked up some people that would come every day and listen to you lie on God. There were people that were listening to you. You had a chance to do something. But you chose to go with the paint, knowing you ain't making no money on it. You could have built that channel up and had people subscribing, sending you money, sending you hats and shoes. Eventually somebody would have sent you a new phone. But you don't have the drive. You don't have the drive. You don't have the gumption. You don't have to get up and go. That's why you a loser and why you broke and why you won't have nothing. You a loser, you're a bum, and you're a squirrel. Can I tell you something? You're a loser, you're a bum, and you're a squirrel. I bet you I got more money on me right now than you got to get you the month with. I bet you I got more on the cash app. I bet you I got more on the cash app than you got to get you the rest of the month with. That's why you're a loser. You're a loser, you're a bum, and you're a scrub. Can we say it one more time? You are a loser, a bum, and a scrub. What are you? You're a loser, a bum, and a scrub. Ain't you embarrassed? Aren't you ashamed? Let me raise this seat up some. And we'll get ready to do our second 35. Raise it up a little bit. Make it more comfortable. Hey, Don't put no holes in my new sauna suit. Right my damn head. All right. Y'all ready for part 2? Let's go. Get it more comfortable. All right. You have to pedal for a little bit before it start up. All right. Oh, this is called the Matrix. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. I'm using the Matrix right now. Did you know that? This machine called the Matrix. Hey, Ken, I got my own Matrix. So yeah, y'all gonna go ahead and do I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm hurting, but we keep going. We're gonna do our 70 minutes. And we're gonna do our half an hour on the rowing machine right there. And we don't do nothing else, we're gonna do that. And we don't do nothing else. I would like to take my lamps. We haven't gone in the boxing room, and I don't care. But I'm proud of myself. Teaching, I've been getting up every day, doing what I'm supposed to do. Now, not only do we have shirt, underwear, socks, shoes that we walk in here and walk out with, but we got a long sleeve t-shirt, we got the sauna suit pants, pair of shorts over top of the sauna suit, and we got the top, and we got a spare pair of underwear, and a spare pair of socks. That's how wet we get. You know how that keeps you busy every day? We gotta do laundry every day. And my machine ain't that big. So I might can get the undershirt, the long sleeve undershirt, and this in one load. I'll get the shorts and the bottoms in one load. And then I'll throw the socks. Well, I'll have on a pair of underwear. I'll throw the socks. No, they're coming off because as soon as I get in the house, I change. I have clothes for the house, clothes for the outside. So you put 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks in there with the shirt and shorts that I wore in. That's 3 loads of laundry. Every day. We have to do every day. And then sometimes I be laying down and the machine stop and I don't want to get up. And sometimes them clothes might sit 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't even feel like getting up. But eventually I make myself get up, we hang them up and put the next load in. This is why I say I have drive and Kenneth Bird don't. I have drive, ladies and gentlemen. And I kid you not, sometimes I be laying down. But that's the reason why I can come in here every day. Go in, get the laundry done, cook something. Matter of fact, cook something, start the laundry, go out on the balcony, start doing my steps. Come in, relax, go back out and do the other 300 steps. Come in, take the clothes out, hang them up, and then I can relax. And I relax the rest of the evening. And that's why I'm able to come up here every day. Because I do relax. You know? And when we have a hard day here, I fall asleep at like 6 or 7 in the evening and get up at 12. And I sit up to 4 in the morning, go back to sleep, wake up again at 8, 9, we come right back in here. No excuses. We here every day, no excuses. None. And And we come, even though we only come into the gym, we look good every day. We come looking good every day. We literally could leave the gym and go anywhere. We could go to the mall, restaurant, because we look good. What about you, Kenny? Did you see what I had on today? Well, y'all will. I got on a U.S. Polo Association hat. I got a beautiful red and blue shirt on. Pair of red shorts. I got black and red Polo Association socks. And I got a pair of Polo Association shoes. Wait a minute. Did I put the wrong shoes on? I had to go look. I might have put the wrong shoes on. Because I put on red. I wonder if I put the Puma shoes on. I might have put the wrong shoes on today. I think I put the wrong shoes on, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't no crime, but I think I put the wrong shoes on. I think I put the Puma shoes on. I think I was wearing all red. I think I was supposed to put on the, well, it's all good. It's Saturday, so I mean, we're gonna walk over to the Walmart. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. Now, I made the video, I showed y'all. I made the tuna fish, the boiled eggs, and the Duke's light mayo. I couldn't find sugar-free. I had somebody helping me. The video's up. But I did find light, so we got the light. And I got home, and first thing I did was get the pot and put the eggs in there and let them start boiling. Then I took the chains off. Every day I let the chains soak. One day I wear one, the other day I wear two. Like today we got on two. As soon as I get in the house, I got a little bowl. I put them in there with a little bit of detergent and hot water. Let them soak. Then I come back and rinse them off. Then I get the paper towel, dry them off, and then hang them up to dry. That's one thing. We gotta take off both Apple Watches, and we gotta put them on the charger. We gotta take the little camera that we put on the speaker when we leave from here. We gotta take that, get the memory card out of there, put that in the memory card reader, put it in the computer, take that, put it on the charger. We gotta take the earbuds, put them on the charger. The power bank for the phone we're using right now, and the phone, we gotta put that on the charger. Then we gotta charge up the power bank for the speaker and the little camera. That gotta be charged up. We gotta pick our clothes out for the next day. Socks, shirt, shorts or pants, depending on the weather. All that got to be got together. We haven't even sat down yet. Then we gotta break out the washing machine and wash everything. So I don't get to sit down for like 2 hours after I get home every day. Then we gotta go in into my little hamper and we gotta get a pair of underwear and a pair of socks. And then we take off our good clothes, fold them up, put them in the executive chair, get them ready to get washed. That's why I say, I'm not one to complain because I feel grateful. I feel blessed that we're able to come out here every day. And I ain't gonna lie, some days I don't even feel like coming out here, but we do it. Some days I don't even feel like coming out, but we do. Sit home and get fat, or come here and hold the body off. I was satisfied at 245. I was satisfied at 244. I was really satisfied at 241. But now we in the 239s. So why not go for 220? Can I hit the 220? I don't know. But we can try. That's the difference. We can try. Don't know if we can achieve it, but we can try. That's the key. That is between being a loser and a lahoosier. A lahoosier don't try. So Kenny Brad, I hope you feel good sitting on that park bench, eating your tater chips, trying to sell your paint that you said is irrelevant, no good. You said the paint is irrelevant and no good. If it's irrelevant and no good, why are you still trying to sell it, punk? If it's irrelevant and no good, why are you still trying to sell it? And why aren't you selling the screen? Say you got 10 of them. The distributorship, hold on, you said you got 10 ILEG screens or FSEG, whatever you call the crap. And then you say you got 10 gaming screens. How come you can't release one of each? Why can't you release one of each? And you still think people gonna want panels. A panel for a business is different from a panel for your home. I'm at home, I don't want to see no panels. I want the screen to be all one thing. So I don't know what you're talking about. You gonna sell panels. Maybe to businesses, they got it up in the store window or whatever. But if I'm sitting home trying to watch a movie or watch the wrestling, I don't want to see lines in the damn screen. That's just tacky. And you can make excuses all you want, it's tacky. That's why nobody not buying it. Nobody not buying it, Ken. Now, what's going to happen if PayPal make you have to ship the product before you can get the money for it? How you going to have the money for the paint? How you going to have the money for the shipment? Because the few times that they told you that, you had a fit. They're making me have to show my ID. You crying like a baby. That's your second biggest fear. Your first fear is a customer chargeback. But the minute you get the money you spending, they ask for the money back, you in trouble. Matter of fact, the dummy that bought your paint last month, the one dummy, what's going to happen when they ask for their money back? What's going to happen when that one dummy asks for that money back? What you going to do? You going to duck out on PayPal? You going to close your account? You ain't got no money in there anyway. PayPal be like, well, we trying to take the money back, but there ain't nothing in there. We trying to take back the money, but we ain't got nothing. I wonder how many times you've done that to PayPal. Where they've gone back when somebody asks for a refund to take the money back and you ain't nothing there. Because you ain't got no sales. And the birds take that money out so they can't take it back. And then he had to wait till the third come around, and then he got to pay PayPal that money. Isn't that embarrassing? I mean, seriously, isn't that embarrassing? You have to come crawling every day. You have to come to YouTube crawling. I don't need YouTube. I don't care about this channel. If you don't like the way I do things, then unsubscribe. This is my last live. Your punk ass right there. You literally are right back hours later. This is my last live. And then you put the live stream on a small channel. Well, ain't nobody gonna watch them. Nobody know about the small channel, you dummy. And then you take them down. I kept telling everybody that you could live stream on that channel once you got 50 subs. Before my help, you can only hit 46. So I think you at 60 something right now. I think it was 63. So you're welcome. I got you them subs, loser boy. I got you that projector, loser boy. Are you gonna say thank you? Hell no. Are you gonna say, hey, I know you're not Mr. Williams, I'm gonna leave you be? Hell no. Cause see, that would take intestinal fortitude, that would take manning up, that would take being accountable. And your punk ass can't do that. Facts. Get mad all you want. Tell me I'm lying. I can show you case after case after case to back up what I say. It didn't between me and you. You keep threatening to take everybody to court. I'm not scared to go to court. You are. I'm not scared to go to court. But here's the key. I ain't got to go to court. I'm not Mr. Williams. That's the part you keep forgetting. You keep trying to gloss over it. I'm not Mr. Williams. Did Mr. Williams get a screenshot of that video and turn it into a postcard and send it to you? Yes, he did. Is that me in the picture? Yes, it is. Did I create it? No, I didn't. Did I send it out? No, I didn't. Have I sent you anything? No, I haven't. You got to prove I did, and you can't. You got to prove that I did, sir. And I keep telling you, all I gotta do is when somebody come up to me with an envelope, tell them, look at the date, look at the time, and look at the location of where that envelope was mailed from. And we go look on YouTube, like I'm live right now, and we go and we see, what was I doing that day at that time? Guarantee you, I'm on YouTube doing something. So how you gonna prove that I was in Tennessee? How you gonna prove I was in Colorado? How you gonna prove I was in Minnesota? How you gonna prove my Johnson was in Wisconsin? How you gonna prove I was in Michigan? How you gonna prove I was in Tennessee? Or Tennessee? How you gonna prove these things, Kenny? You can't. And you know I'm not Mr. Williams. But you still tried anyway. Because you think you're gonna make an example out of me, and you're not. You're just proving that you're inept. You're a bum, you're a loser, and you're a scrub. You an inept bum, a loser, and a scrub. What you gonna do about it, punk? Oh, you just wait. I'm gonna get Mr. Williams locked up. Well, get why he ain't locked up? I got Mr. Williams' fingerprints. Mr. Williams sent me a letter saying that he got a box of gloves and sent me a glove. He said he ain't never touched anything on gloves. So how did you have Mr. Williams' fingerprints? The man says that he don't touch anything unless he got gloves on. So how you got a fingerprint? You said that Mr. Williams was a criminal. Why ain't you shown the document? You said he was a criminal. Have you shown? No, you ain't shown nothing. Now you keep saying that Brother Derrick is a fake minister. I'm accredited by 4 different churches. They're online, but they still have accreditation. And I can go in court and say, I can perform marriages. If I go to the courthouse and get the right paper, I can perform a marriage. I can be a chaplain at the hospital, a chaplain at the jail. Yeah. With the permission of the pastor and the right document from a court, I can preach at a real church. So when you say fake minister, you got to prove that, and you can't. You got to prove it, sir. This is why I say you keep running your mouth. You keep running your mouth, but you don't back up nothing. It takes me seconds to expose you, but you're a loser. You don't think, you don't do your research. It takes me seconds. I don't know you. But I know the type of person you are, and that's why I'm 75%. Whatever I say about you comes. Because I understand the kind of bumming loser you is. I understand. I understand how your mind works. That's why you can't get over on me. That's why I call out everything you do beforehand. You're a loser, a bum and a scrub. I'll call out something on you, and the guy next door will come in, and he'll be like, no, he doing this. Or Crow will come in and be like, no, he doing that. But I'm right on the point. Even if I'm off by a little, I'm still right in the area. I understand the kind of bum you are. I know how you think. I know how you move. That's why you can't get over on me. Like I said, I'm waiting on you. You said Minister Bubba Dark sent you emails. Prove it. Said I was in your chat. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. You said I was on your website. Prove it. You said you got my IP address because I'm not Mr. Williams. I ain't never been on your website. How you got my IP address, you lying bastard? Then you said that you got my IP address from the building. You said that Xfinity gives free Wi-Fi to everybody in the building. That's not true. I moved there and I brought my Xfinity account from my real apartment I had. I moved and I brought my Xfinity account. So how they give me something? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just keep running your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. If I brought the service with me, the people in the leasing office do not know what my IP address. They don't know anything. Before they started working there, I was already there. And I brought my own account. I don't have no deal through them. See, this is what I mean when I say you don't do your research. And when you get in court, it's really gonna hurt you bad. It's gonna hurt you so bad. You literally gonna piss your pants, turn around and run out. That you can't produce nothing, no evidence at all. Everything you say. That envelope of me opening my drawers up, destroyed in seconds. And you still said that I scammed people in my building that were in your Facebook group. Or where are they? You said I scammed elderly people. Or where are they? You said that I preached at different churches in Baltimore illegally. Or what churches? What's the names of them? Who's the pastor? How can you say that shit out your mouth and not back it up? When I say something about you, I can back it up. Even if I'm wrong, I'm close. Even if I'm wrong, I'm close. I've been telling everybody you can get a projector off eBay all month. Now all of a sudden you got a projector. Did you buy it? Did a customer buy it? You ain't got no customer. So a troll bought it for you, but did he help you? Did a troll pay half and you pay half? But either way, I've been telling everybody all month you're getting a projector. And you're going to be right back trying to do demonstrations. You get the projector and showing up, there you are. So whether or not the customer gave it to you, or whether or not you bought it yourself, I can't say for sure. But I do know, I've been telling everybody, that you was going to get a projector this month. Because the R Value has one. The R Value thrift store, Goodwill store, whatever, they have one. Aromba India has 3. All you had left was the Sony BPL and the Pico projector. So now, somebody helped you get a Hisense. Okay. Your first demonstration with it, I destroyed it already. I destroyed it. Right before I went into the bathroom to get ready. You know, to take my shower, brush my teeth. I destroyed Kenneth Bird's demonstration. Came back out the bathroom, started lotioning up, decided to check, and he was on. Talking the same crap. Did you come live because I destroyed your demonstration? Did I make you come live? Did I make you come live, loser boy? I destroyed your demonstration. Did I make you come live today? Because I destroyed your demonstration. I mean, I destroyed it. If anybody buy your paint, I don't know what to say. They had to be, like, fresh off the boat. They literally had to be retarded. When they see how bad that paint look, if anybody was dumb enough to buy your stuff, I don't know what to say. I think they need to be pushed back over the border. Say, hey, we don't need you here in the country. You need to go someplace else, man. Maybe they can use you down there in Paraguay. Maybe they can use you in Brazil. We don't need you here. You want to go up to Canada? We need to get you out the country. You that daggone stupid. That's money you ain't getting back. You just wasted $178. You ain't getting back. Some people can afford it. And they don't mind spending the money. I know can't none of your screen paint beat the Young Dude screen. That's $30 on Amazon. I don't know anybody that would spend the money. To be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Because if somebody really got the means, I would get a frame and I would have it swing. And during the day, I had the black side up. And at night, I would flip it over and use the white gray side. That's perfect. So even the video files, the ones that prefer the white and gray screen, at night, you can turn the lights off and do that, but during the day, flip it around and use the black side. $30, ain't no excuse. You give Kenneth Bird $100 something, $200, $300, $400, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, there ain't no excuse, you're an idiot. All right, y'all, we did the first 35 minutes. Now we 27 into the second 35. So we did the first 35. Now we working on the second one. That's why when I say 70 minutes on a bike, 35 and 35 is 70. So I was telling the guy in the locker room. I said, yeah, I do 70 on the bike. He was like, what? What? And the guy that rode me over here, he said he has a bike at home. And I said, well, you know, I do 70 minutes on it. On a good day, I do 105 or 140 on a good day. On a good day, I push it. He was like, man, I can barely do half an hour. I was like, half an hour, man, I can do that in my sleep. Literally. We did the 35, and now we 28 into the second 35. Y'all understand? We 28 into the second 35. The time I've been talking, you ain't seen me stop. Now, it would be nice to just pick it up. But I can't go all day like that, but I can do my 1-2. I can do my 1-2. And we can do this all day, baby. We can do it all day. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Now, I'm not going to ask, can we do it? Because I know we can do it. We do it every goddamn day. How can we not do it? We do it every day, okay? We do it every day. I said every day. We do this. This is the easy part. We do this every day. I can close my eyes and start thinking about what I'm going to do when I get out of here. Which I haven't decided yet. What am I going to eat tonight? Well, we haven't had chicken in a while. I guess I can get some chicken. We haven't had chicken in a while. I should have put some money on the cash app. I think we got $36 on that. I think we got 36. I don't know what's on the other card. I know we got I think I got like $12. Matter of fact, we are gonna have to yeah, we'll take care of that tomorrow. I think we got enough ones to get home tonight. We need 3 to get home tonight and 3 to get here tomorrow. And then we have to make our plans for next week. And we're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna go to the mall Monday. We'll go to the mall Monday, and then we'll go to the mall Monday. Get some more tobacco pouches, and because I have a can in the bag, and I got a can in the cabinet, and I just opened this can today. So we got today, we got Sunday and Monday. So yeah, we can go Monday or Tuesday. I'll probably go Monday. You know, to get these. Now, you know, I can get these from Royal Farm. It's a Royal Farm right there. I can get them from 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven at the bottom of the hill. Ain't no Walgreens around here. Get them from Walgreens. Now, what I could do is have them drop me off at the 7-Eleven, and then I could walk to the Royal Farm. It's a little bit of a walk, but I could walk to the Royal Farm and then walk from the Royal Farm to here, but I'd be done. By the time I get here, I'd be done. We wouldn't even do anything. I'd be done. Come up that steep hill, and then come up the other half of that steep hill. It's all uphill. That would, I'd rather just pay the $3 and get another ride. I'm being honest. I'd rather just pay the $3 and get another ride. I'm dead serious. I'd rather just pay the $3. You already know. I'd rather just pay the $3 and get another ride. So, we booked up until tomorrow. Monday through Sunday. We book up. So I got my call back to bring me home today from the Walmart. Then tomorrow at 11:30 they pick me up, bring me here, and then they have the call back from Walmart. The call back is whenever I'm ready to call them. As long as I call before 11:30 at night, I'm good. That's better than mobility. In mobility, you tell them to get you at 5 o'clock. You better be there at 5 o'clock. If they wait 5 minutes and they're gone. So 5:05, they're gone. With the call back, let's say you run into some family and they be like, hey, let's walk on over to the IHOP, or, you know what I'm saying? Let's go do something. You're like, nope, the bus coming. Well, come on, man, I ain't seen you in a while. Let's go. The bus coming. You won't take me home? Especially if you got a power chair or something. You won't take me home? You gonna be able to get everything in your trunk? Now, what they could do is come to your house after you can take your chair in the house, come back downstairs and get in that car. That'll work. That's why it's best to have the wheel car. But they don't have vans. They don't have vans or buses to pick up the wheelchairs or the power chairs. But if you got a walker, you can put the walker in the trunk and get in the back seat of the car. Or you have a cane. Like me, I have 3 canes and don't use none one of them. I have 3 canes. And don't use none one of them. We got a power chair, we don't use it. We got a scooter, we don't use it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Now, not paying attention, talking to y'all, guess what? 15, 14, 13. We've gotten through the first barrier. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we did it. We did it. Hey. All right, now we can relax. That's what I say. When you first start, but then once you get going, we do this every day. Do y'all understand? We do this every day. It's not a big deal. We do it every day. You don't need moaning and groaning. We do this every day. All right, now we gotta go to the rowing machine. It's right there. We ain't got far to go. Just wait for my legs to come back. I'm waiting for my legs to come back. But they gone. My legs gone. But it does it every time. Ain't nothing new. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. We gotta let that blood flow get down there. And then we can get back to work. Whew. We gotta let that blood flow go. Oh. 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 This is not funny. Had to wait for the just waiting for the blood flow to get down my leg, that's all. Waiting on that blood flow. Whew. We gotta go over to the rowing machine. They're like, row, row, row your boat. All right, come on. I feel like an old man. You are an old man. I'm gonna be 56 next month, y'all. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And that man said I'm getting old in my soul. Alright. On the row your boat. We down the stream. Now, let me see how we look here. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. My sugar-free lemonade. I mean, iced 50-cent lemonade. I wish they did make sugar-free lemonade. I would love to have it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, they have it in powder. And I've been living on that for like the past 2 years. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I used to like to mix it with the cherry pomegranate. I got sick of it. Got sick of it. I'm not stuttering. I got sick of it. But the tea, I've always liked the tea, especially the Gold Peak. Gold Peak, sugar-free. No, it's called Zero Sugar. That is the best tea in the world. But they want you to pay $3 for like 26 ounces, I think it is. But you can get a gallon for $3. You can get a gallon of you know, the cheap we get from Walmart, we can get a gallon for like $3. So why would we pay almost $4 for 26 ounces? Isn't a gallon 64? So you get almost 3 times. That's the only reason why we get it. But I'm gonna tell you that matter of fact, we don't need, because we bought one yesterday and we bought one the day before. So we actually got 2 there. I might treat myself and give me the gold peak. I might treat myself. Because it is a treat. I don't think I need it, but I'll treat myself. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat. I think I took the hamburgers out and put them in the refrigerator. I could just make that tonight. Or I could get some cooking oil. I got leg quarters in the refrigerator, but I didn't take them out. Yeah, in the freezer. I didn't take them out, so. That's why I said, so I could buy some. I could see if they have them like 4 in a pack. Something like that. Or see if they got like the thighs in the pack. Or the legs in the pack, you know. We need to get some more cooking oil. Like I said, I haven't made chicken in a minute. I don't know, I could try to get the wings again. We haven't got the wings since I got sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. We haven't got the wings since I got sick. So, all right, y'all, let's get to it. I'm turning the music on, don't want to turn on. Why the music ain't turning on? Why the music ain't turning on? I don't know how to turn the music on. Alright, hold on. There ain't nobody here. There we go. How's it going, buddy? Yes, sir. Hope my buddies got here today. $25 in. Oh, damn, we went over. Hold done 30 minutes. We had 32:26. Woo. Ah. 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 You will be wrestling. I'm rocking back and forth like I'm still doing it. Hey everybody, I don't think y'all believe what I want to do. Y'all ain't gonna believe what I want to do. Instead of going in the boxing room, I want to go over to the weight rack. I want to beat the weights up. That's what I want to do. I don't want to hit that soft bag. I want to go beat the weights up. The danger is some people might complain. Waiting for that feeling to come back on my legs. We can get right back up. Such a weakness. Just a weakness. All right, come on. Ah! My legs are cramped up. Oh, whoa! It's amazing how I can be mobile 1 minute and then fly around the next. It's crazy. All right, come on. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's go over here. I need to go in that boxing room, but the bag don't give me no competition. The bag don't give me no competition, so I'm gonna work out on these weights over here. Hopefully nobody don't call in on me. But we're gonna come over here and work on the weights. That punching bag ain't hard enough for me. So let's see. And, yeah, you don't want it too close. You don't want it too close. Maybe I should back it up some. Yeah, you don't want it too close. All right. Come on. There you go. We got our gloves, right? Yeah. Do we need them? Not really. But we got them. That's what I use them. You can throw with more power. All right, y'all. When I tell y'all to use inanimate objects, this is what I mean. Something like this. This is a 45-pound weight. This is a 45-pound weight, right? Right. You can practice. You can practice your blocking, right? You can practice your blocking. Pretty soon, somebody punch you with their bad knuckles. Cut them off. They can't do nothing. They're going to hurt their hand. But in the meantime, you punch hard things. No matter what you hit, it's going to hurt. But the important thing is, it's never going to hurt you. You ain't got to worry about hurting your hand, hitting somebody in the head, hitting somebody in the mouth. You don't have to worry about that. Practice with your knees too. Practice. Practice. It won't kill you. Practice. When you can start hitting things like this and you don't feel it, you don't feel it. When you get in a real fight, what you gonna feel? You get into a real fight, what are you gonna feel? You can find you a tree, a pole, a wall. You can go out to the kids' playground, beat up the swings, beat up the seesaw, beat up the tea-tighter. These things are not going to move when you hit them. That bag in there moves, and it's soft. Somebody used to hit that bag with padding and gloves on their hand. The minute you start picking their shots off, they're going to hurt their hands. They will hurt their hands. That's why you practice. You practice picking off. You practice it. When you can hit inanimate objects, when you can hit it and not feel nothing. When somebody hitting you, you can block with your forearm, you can block with your elbow, you can block with your own knuckle. Go knuckle to knuckle. Go knuckle to knuckle. Go knuckle to knuckle. When they punching at you, try and match them. You used to hitting steel. What that knuckle gonna do to you? They used to wearing gloves. Their hands are gonna crack. They're gonna get hurt. And then once they hurt, come on in, put something on them. What's hard about that? Somebody left a comment saying being smart. Explain to me what's hard about that. Keep it simple. Never stand straight in front of nobody. Always move. When they get close, kick them. Move again. They're going to have to cut you off. When they cut you off, whatever side they on, front kick, low kick, throw your punches, move. What they gonna do? Nothing. They blocking stuff. Now eventually they gonna try to time you. That's why you don't do the same thing. And they're gonna load up and they just gonna wing a punch. And that's what you want. Pick it off. Come inside. Grab them. Grab them by their clothes. Start dragging them around. Knee them while you're doing it. Drag them around. Knee them. Keep kneeing them. Dragging them. You got to drag them across the bar. You got to take them across the park. Told you, get 6 shopping carts. Put them together and practice dragging them across the lot. When you can grab 6 shopping carts and drag them across the lot with no effort, you're going to be able to grab a 300-pound man by his clothes and drag him across the lot. And while you dragging them, knee the hell out of him. Drag him while you being drugged. You ain't got no power because you being drugged. While you at it, knee him. When you get to the point you can hold him with one hand, use a forearm. Don't let them get up. Don't let them get set. Never stand in front of anybody until you got them hurt. Keep moving. That's why it's simple. 1, 2, keep moving. Move in a circle. You move in a circle, they can't get set because you're not there. What they gonna do? They're gonna throw the punch and you gone. What they gonna hit? That's why I say keep it simple. 1, 2, keep moving. When they start moving, kick them. Keep going in a circle. Frustrate them. When they get mad, because they're going to get mad, you keep kicking them and hitting them, and they ain't getting the blow in. And we haven't even thrown the front kicks. We haven't thrown the side kicks. There's not enough room right here for me to show you. But you want to be in a circle. Don't never back up. 1, 2, high kick. 1, 2, low kick. Keep going in a circle. They still trying to get set. You keep moving. So they're going to have to wing something. When they wing something, either block it or come under. Come under and grab. Grab the clothes. And act like a pit bull and don't let go. Start dragging them. You in the bar, drag them in the bar. You in the club, drag them in the club. You in the parking lot, drag them into the cars. But you drag them across the lot. Don't let go. And every chance you get, knee the hell out of them. Till they don't move no more. When they start resisting you, then you can grab them with one hand and use your forearm. And when you grab it, you want to hit hard. You want your forearm to go through their nose and come out the back of their head. You don't just punch at something. You go through it. If you're going to forearm, don't just forearm it. Go through. Drill in. You want to throw a knee. I can throw a knee. Drill it. You do that. It won't matter how tall they are. It won't matter how strong they are. It don't matter if they know Thailand, karate, and jiu-jitsu and all that. If they can't get set, they can't hit you with no power. When they do try to hit you, use your forearms to block. Their knuckles hit your forearms. They done. You used to hitting poles. They used to having gloves on. Their knuckles will crumble. You do not understand. That is an advantage you have if you use my techniques. When you're used to hitting steel, they used to hitting a punching bag with wraps on. Turn your body into a weapon. If you got time, start throwing your shoulder. Turn your shoulder into a weapon. If all you could do is shoulder block somebody in their mouth, do it. You trying to survive. You ain't trying to look good for the homie, you want to survive. You ain't trying to show off for the ladies, you want to survive. How you survive? Don't get hit. What's the best way don't to get hit? Don't stand still. Make them follow you. That's number one. Number two, every time they're about to throw, you even see them, kick them in the leg and move. But come right back with a 2 or 3 punch combination, right? Hit them in the leg and move. When have they got to throw? When have they thrown anything? You've unleashed 8 things on them. They ain't had a chance to throw anything. It's going to frustrate them. That's what you want. Frustrate them. Make them wing a punch. Make them throw something offhand. When they throw it offhand, ain't no power on it. Duck under it. Accept it. Come inside. Go to work. Grab a hold and hold on for your dear life. And don't let them go. Make them have to get out their clothes. If you got them by their drawers, they're going to be butt naked running down the street. You don't let them go. And you just keep ripping that knee. It don't matter what kind of muscles they got. If they got abs, you need poles. Their rib cage ain't shit. Crack it. Come right through. Your goal is not to let go. And just keep firing these. Keep firing these. Aim for the groin. Aim for the kidneys. Aim for the rib cage. But your job is to keep kneeing them until they submit. That's your job. So remember what I said, practice. Practice hitting inanimate objects. Once you do that, my forearms are razor sharp. If somebody come in to punch me, I'm not scared if they barehanded. Because all I got to do is pick them off. I'm not concerned about them punching me. I'm not concerned about what kind of muscles they got. Their muscles ain't hitting steel. But yours are. I was talking to a guy yesterday, I think he was from Thailand. He was talking about how he trained. He said that he used to train people in the woods. What did I tell y'all? How did I learn? The woods of Druid Hill. So that was an expert from Thailand was telling you to do the same thing I was telling you to do. He literally was saying to do the same thing that I told y'all to do. So let's do some dumbbells. I just wanted to beat them, which I'm tired of hitting that punching bag. That punching bag too soft. It's just too soft. I want to hit something that ain't gonna move. Now I'm sorry, y'all. We didn't do any kicks. I ain't want to get in trouble. Because I'm surprised nobody ain't said nothing so far. I didn't want to get in trouble. But that's why we didn't throw no kicks. I'm telling you right now, if I would have kicked it, the motherfucker would have rolled off. If I would have kicked any one of them barbells, they would have rolled off. I'd have got in trouble. So that's why we couldn't kick them. But keep doing what I said. It's not hard. Keep doing what I said. You gotta be consistent, though. You gotta be consistent. You know, you have to be consistent with it. At least once every other day. Go out there and just be careful. You don't have to go out there and throw it full force. Just throw it enough that you feel it. And after a while, you're not going to feel it. And you're going to know how hard you can throw without feeling it. But the best part, this is the best part. You will never know how hard you can hit until you get in a real fight. You will never know how hard you can hit. Somebody that wrap their hands and put the gloves on and go in there with that bag, they don't know how hard they can hit either. But you know how hard you can hit that wall before it starts hurting. You know how hard you can hit a dumbbell before it starts hurting. You know how long you can hit a tree and start knocking the bark off of it before it starts hurting. You will know this. And when you know this, when you get in a fight, you don't know your power. That's like a hidden bonus. Because you can't give everything. You will break your hand if you give everything hitting the wall, tree, or pole. So you can't do everything. You can't give it 100%. You can't. Even though I'm wearing MMA gloves, I was still only hitting 50%. If I didn't have the gloves on, I'd be doing 20% power. I'm trying to harden the knuckles up. I'm trying to break them. But when you put these knuckles against somebody else's body, oh man, you'll find out how hard you can punch when you get in a fight. That's why I was really surprised. I got into a fight and I kicked somebody and they didn't get back up. And the cops came, somebody called the police, and the cops said, who laid this guy out? And they kept pointing at me, and the cops said, what? Who did this? They was like, he did. The cops couldn't believe that I laid the guy out. The cop could not believe that I laid the guy out. And see, the thing was, when we first started, I was throwing arm punches to be quick. But then we started setting down and we started using our kicks. And I hit that spin kick to take everything out of me. Man, ain't nobody never got up from it. Ain't nobody ever got up from that spin kick. It's aimed for the groin. Sometimes it depends on if the person duck down or not. If they try and duck out the way, sometimes I get them in the chest, sometimes I get them in the kidney, sometimes I get them in the rib cage if they try to move. But when I throw that kick, people don't get back up. It's the craziest thing in the world. But and it's not hard to land. That's the sad part. It's not hard to land. The reason why it's not hard to land, because when I throw it, right, my whole body turns into it. But before I throw it, it's going to be a 3 or 4 punch combination. It's going to be a front kick. It's going to be a kick to the shoulder. Then I throw the spin kick. You got to deal with all of that, and then boom! That's when you think you're done. And you think I'm moving. I turn right around into a back. Turn right around. You thinking I'm moving. It really helped when they start to follow you. And then don't realize that you ain't gone nowhere. You just spun around and throwing that back kick. So that's why I say, a lot of people do a lot of unnecessary stuff. Like all that walking around and all of that. Unnecessary. If you still gonna come back and stand in front of somebody, what are you walking around for? That's common sense. What are you walking around for? What are you doing all that walking and running around and showboating and what are you doing? If you still gonna come and stand in front of somebody. And I was watching the Chinese people fight. I was watching people in Thailand fight. I was watching the MMA. And then I started watching regular boxing. And at some point, they all do this. Whether it's open hand or closed fist. At some point, they come like this. Come together and they start punching. Like I told you, you punch when you want to punch. That's why I tell you, move in a circle. Throw your first punch as an arm punch. While you throwing that punch, dig your feet in and get the second punch off. Then move. And as you move, leave them with a low kick. And then reset all over again and you're going in a circle. So if they try to fire back, number one, you're not there. Number two, pick them off with your forearms. Go into your next 1-2. Low kick. After you do this 4 or 5 times, they're going to get mad. And they're going to try to bum rush you. That's when you got your front kick. Front kick, shoulder kick, 2 or 3 punch combination. When they throw back, block, grab them, and knee the hell out of them. It don't, not brain surgery. You want them to extend. Once they extend, they open. Come inside. Once you inside, never come back out. That's why I tell you, never back up. And once you inside, make them have to get away. They're going to have to get away. They're going to have to get away. They're going to have to literally get away. If you follow what I say. Now, you do what you want to do, you don't get beat up. But I mean, you know, that ain't my fault. If you do what you want to do, you don't get beat up. The stuff I tell you to do, at least you got a chance. But the worst thing you can do is stand in front of, especially somebody that's bigger than you, stronger than you, faster than you, and you're going to stand in front of them and trade? That makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. Why would you stand and trade with somebody that's bigger than you, that's stronger than you? Why would you make it easy for them? Make them have to find you. And pick at them along the way. You know, kick them in the ankle, kick them behind the knee, kick them in the balls, kick them in the stomach, kick them in the shoulder. Just keep moving. Throw your combination, move, leave them with a kick. You throw your combination, they ready to throw back, move and kick them. It ain't hard. Just move over a little bit and kick them. And then go into the next combination. Keep moving. You keeping them busy. But now they got to worry about the kicks. They got to worry about the punches. And they can't get set because you won't sit still. Like, sit still, goddammit. You keep moving, fool. Why don't you come fight me like a man? No, fight you like a dummy. If you bigger than me and stronger than me, I'm not going to sit there and stand in front of you and try and trade. That make me the biggest idiot in the world. I'm just saying. That would make me the biggest idiot in the world to sit there and try to trade. To sit there and try to trade with somebody knowing I'm going to get beat up. That makes no sense at all. First off, I don't want to fight nobody. But if I do, goddamn it, I want to win. I think fighting for sport is stupid. Unless you're getting paid. Now, you're getting paid, that's something different. That's your job. But you picking on somebody for no reason, ain't worth it. In the fight, somebody always get hurt. You do what I tell you to do, it won't be you. If you do what I tell you to do, you won't be the one getting hurt. Your opponent will. Especially if they come winging. If they get mad and start winging at you, oh my God. You literally can let them throw a wild punch, just sidestep it, and kick the hell out of them. Literally. And they've been spending so much energy in throwing that punch. When you come nail them in the stomach, it's going to take all the gas out of them. They're going to be gassed. And then you go from there. You can come back out and make them chase you again, or you can come in. If you think you got them hurt enough, come in, grab them, start dragging them around, and knee the shit out of them. So you got a choice. And when I say you got a choice, that's what I mean. You have a choice. Now, we have 10s right now, so these are lightweights. Why do I like the lightweights? Because I like the shadow box with them. I like the shadow box with them. Some of you will say, well, why you like shadow boxing with them? Because it improves your arm strength, it improves your punching power, and it improves your speed. Remember what I told you? You can punch with power, or you can punch with hardness. What's the difference? The punch with hardness Doesn't require any effort. You're depending on the hardness of your knuckles. The punch with power, you're trying to put all your body weight behind it and you're trying to throw it. Now, my question to you is, who the hell gonna stand there and let you hit him? Who's that dumb to stand there and let you, who the hell gonna stand there? I ain't gonna be there. The minute I see you cock back, the minute you're Adam's apple, before you go, the minute you're Adam's, I'm gonna kick you in the leg and move. And I'm gonna be going into my next combination. It's gonna be another leg kick. I'm going to the next combination. It might be a front kick. Next combination. It might be a medium kick. Next combination. It might be a low kick and then a shoulder kick. Back to back. And then still come with a 3 or 4 punch combination right down the middle. We keep moving. We don't stand still. And if we don't stand still, you can't plant your feet. You don't plant your feet, all you can do is arm punch. We talking about a real fight. Bare knuckle. We punch hard things. They wear wraps and gloves. We punch hard things. When you have a collision, who's going to win? Who is going to win? That's all I'm asking you. Who's going to win? You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, put 6 shopping carts together. Go to Walmart, go to Target, go to supermarket, whatever you got to go. Put 6 shopping carts together. Practice dragging them across the lot. When you can drag them easily, you'll be able to drag any human being, whether they got muscles or not. You used to digging your feet in, you used to getting low, you used to moving that kind of weight. It's nothing. Once you get good at that, then practice throwing your knees. Remember, we don't just strike, we dig in. When you throw a knee, you're trying to come out the other side of a person. You pulling them into you, and you trying to drive like a drill driving a nail. You trying to come out the other side. When you throw a punch, you twist it. You twist it. You trying to drill that. You trying to cut that face up with your knuckle. Same thing with a forearm. Twist it. Same thing with a knee. Twist it. Put that little twist on it. Just a little bit more effort. It adds so much impact to the blow. And like I said, if nothing else, that will help cut their face up. Maybe they get some blood in their eye. That'll help you in the fact that they can't see out the eye. Start hitting them on that side. There are things you can do in a fight to win. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to get back to my workout. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Let me get him. Let me see. Can y'all see me? I'm trying to see if y'all can see me. Let me stop. Oh, that hurt. Oh, it feels good though. Come on. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Bring it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Hold it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Hold it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Bring it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Bring it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Bring it up. Bring it back. Hold it. Now, do it fast. Come on. Come on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it in my pocket? Yeah, I got it. I thought I forgot the phone. Mm. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but all right, let's go do our laps, and then we'll call it a day. Day 40 in a row. 40 in a row. 40 in a row. I don't know about y'all. I had fun beating them weights up. The weights don't move. They don't move. That's why I like them. They don't move. The human being don't move like that either, but that punching bag moves. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Using a punching bag goes against what I teach. It goes against it. It really does. It goes against it. It really goes against it because the bag moves. The human being don't move like that. So you got to move with the bag. That makes you either run behind the bag or it makes you wait for the bag to come back. Either way, you give your opponent a chance to get set and knock you out. If you run up, you're going to run into it. If you wait for it to come back, when they're coming back, they can plant their feet and knock the hell out of you. That's why I don't like the bag. The bag to me is stupid. That's just my opinion. We gotta go do our laps. I don't even feel like I'm ready to go. But now we're gonna do our laps. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to go. Woo. All right, so we're gonna do our laps and we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna hold it. Somebody would have to help me. I couldn't hold my weight anyway. Yeah, we got a ways to go. It's only our 40th day. It's in a row, but it's still only 40 days. We new jacks. We new blood, fresh meat. That don't mean we can't try though. So all right, we gotta go do our laps. So come on, let's get it popping. Let's get our laps and get out of here. Did I get them? Yeah, we got them. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, guy, how you doing?
Pretty good.
You got the camera there with you?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do my laps, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the worst part.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, well then, come run with me then.
I don't run.
Yeah, I think so.
Get on that treadmill. Get on the treadmill with me.
Now, being on the treadmill ain't the same. When you out there, you can fall on your face. You can hold on to the treadmill when your legs go. All right. The therapy place closed. All right. Can you see up the aisle? Yep. All right. And I rest for a second. I'm stalling. I'm stalling and balling. All right, come on. All right, let's go. That's one. Woo. Oh, that hurt so bad. Oh. That's crazy. Come on. Come on, push it. Whew. That's 2. Ah. 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 Come on, leg. Oh, my leg is cranked up. That's what he said, though. I'm ready to keep going. My leg is hanging up. I mean, it's shattered. This is another reason why I don't do all that bopping around. They got to figure out what they're going to do about this shin. Because the pain is unbelievable. I mean, literally. How you turn that thing up? How you turn that thing up? Alright. Nigga still playing. Oh. My daggone shin is killing me. And as bad as it feels, if somebody would attack me, I would probably throw this thing about 500 times. But ask me to walk on it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to lay down. But at least we know it ain't the heart. Oh man, leave me alone. They calling us on a Saturday? The pain, boss, the pain, the pain. This is crazy. I'm being held hostage. I can't even make it back to the locker room. Shin holding me hostage. Y'all don't know, I want to lay down so bad. But that's the first sign of a heart attack, is when the person wants to lay down. So even though it's my shin, not my heart, I'm not laying down. I wish the blood would come on through. Come on. And I mean, it is so tender. It is tender. That's why we don't do all that bippity bopping around. So we move in a circle and go 1, 2. When we try to run. And the sad part is, it's my shin. It's my right shin. Everything else was fine. I literally could leave my shin here if it was possible and just walk away. That's how bad it is. I literally could just leave my shin, just take it off my body and just walk away and nothing be wrong. And that's crazy. And I mean, I can feel how tender it is. It's not getting the blood. Yeah, we're gonna find out from the doctor on the 16th. We gotta find out how come I'm not getting the blood down there. And as we sit here, I literally feel the blood trying to go. It's trying. And all I want to do is lay down. I'm making myself sit up. I want to lay down so bad. Literally. I want to lay down so bad. It's this is shin right here. This shin. Ain't nothing wrong with the rest of the body. It's just a shin. This is why I see a foot doctor. If I don't stay on top of this could lead to a foot amputation. I'm dead serious. And I'm losing the feeling in my foot. Not enough blood getting down there. Oh, it's starting to, all right. I feel the blood getting down there now. I can feel it, the blood getting down there now. So we can make it back to the locker room. But this was our 40th day in a row. And we did our 70 on the bike. We did our 30 on the Wichita. We worked out with the weights instead of going in the boxing room. And then we lifted the dumbbells. And we ran 2 laps. Now, I could try and do a third one, but then I gotta go through that all over again. We would have to go through that all over again. Y'all understand? We would have to go through that all over again. I could do one more lap. But we would have to go through that all over again. You understand what I'm saying? We would have to do that, go through that all over again. Because I feel the blood coming down now. Yeah, it made its way down. All right. It done made its way down. All right, so. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Like I said, we ain't getting no comments today, but I appreciate y'all hanging out. I know it's Saturday. Y'all out with y'all families or whatever. I appreciate it. But we kept the streak going 40 days in a row. I don't like how it's ended. But this is the crazy part. This is what makes it so crazy. Five minutes ago, I wanted to cut my shin off. Literally 5 minutes ago, I wanted to cut my shin off. Do y'all understand? 5 minutes ago, I wanted to cut my shin off. Now, I mean, it's still tender. I'm gonna go in there and put some Bengay on there. Sorry, y'all. Let me get out of here. Go home and get some rest. Before I go, we're gonna go home and we're gonna watch Kenneth Bird's live if he ain't took it down. And we might have to wait for Kenneth Ranch to put it back up. But say what you want to say, Ken. Unlike you who BS, sitting in the bench in the park. I'm on the bike, I'm on the rowing machine, I'm using the dumbbells, I'm sprinting around, I'm pushing myself. We don't see you push anything but your mouth. We don't see you push anything but your mouth. And to some of y'all who don't believe what I say about making your extremities hard, we beat up each side of them dumbbells was 45 pounds. That's 90 pounds. We was able to move 90 pounds with our punches. We was able to move still 90 pounds with our forearms. We was able to move still 90 pounds with our knees. I didn't dare try to kick it. I probably would kick it right on off of that. And we got in trouble. So I hope that y'all see that I'm not BSing you. I'm telling you, sharpen up your extremities. Make them razor sharp. You do that by hitting inanimate objects. When you have a knife and it goes dull, what do? You scrape it against a stone or the concrete to make it sharp again. Why that don't work with your knuckle? Why don't work with your forearm and your elbow? Why don't work with your knee? Why don't work with your feet? If you can take a dull knife, scrape something on it, and make it sharp again, why can't you take your extremities, scrape it against something and make your knuckles razor sharp? And that's the beauty. My hand don't look no different than anybody else, but you can see the protrusion. You can see the protrusion. It don't look no different than anybody else's. My forearms don't look any different than anybody else's till you get hit with it. When you get hit with it, that's when you understand. When you try to punch it with your bare hands, that's when you see how hard it is. So, like I say, you know, unlike Kenneth Bird, I don't worry about throws, but I wanted to take y'all over there. I wanted y'all to see that I'm not just making stuff up. I would like to see somebody do a video where they over there beating up weights. Hit a knee and make a 90-pound weight move. Throw some punches and make a 90-pound weight move and try to come off the damn rack. When you can do that, you can talk to me. You can't do that, shut up. Bare knuckle. Not no padding on. I wanted to punch a little harder. So I did have on these thin gloves. I just wanted to punch a little harder. But we don't need them. We just can't punch as hard because we'll damage our own knuckles. But I wanted to punch it hard. I wanted to make that thing move. That's the difference. You always gotta push yourself a little harder. Every day you gotta push yourself a little harder. Make yourself better. Even if it's a little bit better than nothing. If you get up and walk around the block today, that's better than doing nothing. If you get up and do 50 jumping jacks, that's better than doing nothing. Y'all understand? You do 5 push-ups, that's better than doing nothing. Because nothing gets you nothing. Nothing plus nothing is, guess what? Nothing. So, all right, so let me get out of here. We'll be here tomorrow. I might have some, we had to see what kind of bread. He ain't said nothing new. But we already destroyed his paint today, so. We already destroyed his paint today. I know he ain't dumb enough to do another demonstration, because I'll tear it apart again. I know he ain't dumb enough to do another one. Real talk, I know he ain't stupid enough to do another one. I know he not. I know he ain't that stupid. Oh, did y'all see the video I shot yesterday at the elevator? It was somebody there with me. I told him to go ahead, that I wanted to shoot the video. He thought I was crazy. He thought I was crazy, y'all. Look, y'all. Look at the weight loss. Still can't get rid of that stomach though. But look at the weight loss. Coming to the gym every day, that's what it do for you. Look at the weight loss. Haha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Did Kenneth Bird take his video down? Yeah, he took it down. Loser boy. He took the video down. He ain't got no cojones. Oh, wait a minute. It said he live right now. It said that he live right now. Video unavailable. The video is private. So, yeah. Loser boy. Oh, that's us right there. Yeah, Kenneth Bird with the video on private. A coward? He a coward. He a coward. Why make the video if you're going to put it on private? He afraid he don't get flagged. Kenneth Bird afraid he don't get flagged, y'all. That's all that is. All right, so I have recovered. I have recovered. All right. That's our power bank. 20,000 milliamp. We got our this is a C to C cable. and it's for a laptop. It's literally for a laptop. So it keeps the phone charged good. Yup, we at 100%. And we've been here for 3 hours. 3 hours and 3 minutes. Worth every penny. Worth every penny, Henny. So all right, y'all, for the 80th time, let me get out of here. Keep saying I'm gonna get out of here, yet we ain't moved nowhere. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back here 12:30 tomorrow. So be looking for us. Minister Brother Derrick, we out. Peace, everybody. Thanks for watching. Get a job, Kenny. Stop whining on YouTube.